It is happening. It is double entendre, and it's kind of funny. We are in a recall election here in California, and it's just kind of funny how a lot of the California voters or the Democrat voters, all last year, they were like just all about Black Lives Matter, support minorities and black-owned business, stuff like that. Just like this racial identity politics kind of thing. And when times comes for them that they can actually follow through on what they say they believe in, right? They just all kind of talk shit about the that person who is, I guess, supposed to be the main, what's that word I'm looking for, competitor against Gavin Newsom, Larry Elder, right? He's a black person. He's independent. I think he actually has some libertarian leanings, but I don't know. I don't really know too much about him. Not really an endorsement for him or anything like that. But they say all that stuff about racial identity politics, and they're just like, screw this guy. And not only that, on the flip side, they also supposedly hate white supremacy. And I'm like, okay, if you were just to follow just that, right? I don't know how else you're supposed to be a supremacist in a white sense, unless I guess you're Caucasian. But if it's, somebody like Gavin Newsom, I don't think you can get whiter than that. Now, I'm not saying that white supremacy is great or it's bad. Maybe it's probably bad more than anything else, okay? But you're free to believe that type of stuff. That's my view on it. I don't care. I wouldn't associate with somebody who's like that. However, just speaking from just the sense of some of these voters, or at least some Democrat. I don't know. I guess they're liberals, but they don't even probably know they're liberals, or maybe probably more on the left than anything. That they view white supremacy as the end all be all evil, right? So everything is about just how white people kind of own everything. They have all the power and shit like that. And you literally got a guy that has been sitting in that chair and locking people in their houses, right? And also shutting down so many fucking small businesses, which supposedly you claim to support. And he's basically the definition of what you're supposed to hate. And yet you go and say, oh no, we have to fucking support him. It's just like, what? I can't. It's just so funny to me. It's like, I think, for something as simple as support somebody just based on their race, it's a flawed as fuck kind of type of idea and policy, and just this this ideal, whatever the fuck you call it, a principle. Excuse me, that's the word I'm saying. It's a flawed as fuck principle, right? And you can't even follow it for simplicity's sake. I think these are the type of people that actually have no value at all. They stand for fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing at all. Yeah, at this point, I guess it's more so about vote who's Democrat or along the party lines. And, if you don't, I guess you're just supposing an enemy. And there's just no balance or no nuance in between any of this type of stuff. It's a vote for whoever the fucking God is in your point of view, and everyone else is just the devil, I assume. I don't really fucking know. It's just, you would think this would be a slam dunk for some of these people, but how fast they just kind of change on it, it's just so interesting to me. I'm like, it's literally just word for word verbatim of whatever the mainstream media says. I'm not even sure it's considered mainstream because it's just such a bad place to go and watch news, or follow CNN or MSNBC or Fox or whatever the fuck it is. And it's just the same just the same stuff that's just regurgitated straight off of that shit. It's just creepy as hell. But what can I say? I guess this is just California. I don't know. Hopefully people actually can just see through the idiocy behind all this stuff, or or just see through the hypocrisy. It's just so hypocritical. You know, to say something and to even scream it, to even fucking destroy a whole bunch of other people's lives, and then the time comes and it's just like, yeah, it's like, nah, fuck it. Anyways, I am signing out. Alt F4. Peace.